For football news now, the Defence Force outfit remained in third place in the Trinidad and Tobago Super League standings, despite losing for the first time this season. They encountered a plucky Cunupia outfit, which ended the match 2 men short, but had the all-important 1 goal more than the Army when the final whistle blew.
This one heated up early, with Cunupia firing the first salvo. But it was the Defence Force who scored first after the Cunupia defender had a handful of the attacker's shirt, leaving the referee no choice but to point to the spot. From there, it was like taking candy from a baby for Joycema Belgrave, who made it 1-0 to the Army in the 10th minute. They almost doubled up soon after, but the bar got in the way and it stayed out. They would enjoy this little spell, but had just the 1 goal to show for all their enterprise. And they were made to pay for that drought in front of goal as Cunupia's speedy front kicked in, and there was the energetic Stefan Stout on spot to finish the move for 1-1 in the 31st. Both teams would come close to adding to the scoreline, but on each occasion failed to do so. The Defence Force almost went to the break in front from a harmless-looking corner, but the header bounced wide to keep it at 1-1 at the break. They would come out firing in the second, and this well-worked set piece is finished off by the most delicate of touches from Belgrave, who made it 2-1 with his second in the 50th. But 5 minutes later, Cunupia were back level when this defensive lapse is punished by Malcolm Stewart for 2 apiece. And they weren't done, as the men in yellow went ahead for the first time in the match when that man Stout popped up with the go-ahead goal in the 64th, celebrating a personal brace as well. Then the game took a turn for the worst, as tempers became frail and the referee had his hands full in keeping things calm. In the end, he had no choice but to issue red cards to Dinel Lopez of Cunupia and Keston Williams of the Defence Force in the 78th minute. Then, goal hero Stout was also sent back in 4 minutes from time for a second bookable offence, and Cunupia were down to 9 men. The Army pounced and did get the ball in the back of the net, but much to their chagrin, the referee waved off the apparent equaliser when the assistant had the flag up for offsides against the goal scorer, and it wouldn't count. Cunupia therefore held on to claim all 3 points and climbed to 4th on 9 points, the same as 3rd place Defence Force and 2nd place Santa Rosa FC, each with 3 wins and 3 points behind the leaders Guaya, who are perfect with 12 points from 4 matches.